wondering what I'm doing in my kitchen, it's because I need to multitask today. I am multitasking like a queen. So I've decided to make today's video while I'm also prepping my dinner. Now today's video is a little bit of an informal chit chat. I wanted to talk about some questions that I've been getting asked in the comment section of my YouTube videos, as well as over on Instagram. I don't want to talk while I cut because I'll probably cut my fingers off. Now last night on my Instagram, I mentioned that I haven't done a single listing since I finished the 50-day listing challenge. It is now the 10th, I think, of June. And I finished that on the 16th of May. So it's literally nearly been an entire month where I have done 0 listings. And I might actually make you another video on that, and I'll let you know what the difference is in my sales and whether or not I've dropped dramatically. Part of the reason for that is because I've decided to change the business model of my business. I'm just going to chop this, it's going to be noisy. So I want to talk about why I've decided to change my business model. Everything that's gone on this year in my life had just taken its toll on me and caught up with me, and I was just physically and emotionally exhausted. So we started to work out ways that we could combat this. Why not make the shed here an eBay room for me so that I can come back working from home? Now I just realized that when my son came home, he left his messy bedroom door open. Reasons why I've been struggling the last few months with my home work-life balance is because what you guys might not realize is that I currently probably spend about 30 hours a week doing YouTube. But I think the thing for me is eBay can be a little bit monotonous in terms of it's exactly the same every single day. It's like source, photograph, list, sell, ship, repeat. But YouTube is a whole different ball game, and I absolutely love it. And I never thought that I would be a YouTuber. I used to have a child that would say to me when he was like about 7 years old, I'm gonna grow up and be a YouTuber. And I'd be like, that's not a job. And now here I am, maybe a midlife crisis at age 45 nearly. So basically I've got 2 full-time jobs. I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing eBay, and I'm running like a volume size store on eBay. So I have to be sourcing a lot of products. I have to be photographing a lot of products. I have to be listing a lot, and I'm shipping a lot, and it is pretty intense. But when I work out this balance, I have to work out something that I'm going to drop. I don't want to do less of YouTube because the YouTube is what fills my bucket. We've come to the conclusion that the only way for me to do more of YouTube is to actually reduce the size of my eBay store. Oh my gosh. This smells absolutely divine. The main thing that I'm going to have to downsize is on my death pile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to a smaller model. And when I say a smaller, I'm not talking about going back to only a couple hundred things. I'm still going to have like quite a lot of stock, 1,500, 2,000 items in my store. The reason why I'm not listing is because I don't want to be growing that stock level at the moment. I want to be able to reduce the stock level down. So one, it's less stock that we actually have to move. And I'd rather wait to see what I've actually got in here space-wise. Now what I'm doing to help me reduce my stock level is I am currently running a 30% sale on a whole lot of the stock that's in my store. But this comment, do you have any regrets about getting all the stock which is sat unlisted for that time while paying for storage to now effectively dump it? So James, my answer to you is no. I do not have any regrets about anything that I've done in my business. I am not the type of person who is afraid to make changes to my business, to try different things. And I'm certainly not the type of person who's afraid of switching things up if I don't feel like they're working for me. And at the moment, the balance that I've got between running a YouTube channel at 30 hours a week and running a volume-sized eBay store is not working for me. So my decision is to be able to move my stock home. I get to work from home, which has so many benefits, And if that means reducing my store a little bit, that is a win-win for me. So I have no regrets about changing up my business model. And I certainly don't have any regrets about having unlisted stock that's been sitting in there, as you say, not making me any money. That's all part of the business model that I've experimented with over the last 12 months to see if that was the business model that was going to work best for me. I'm not afraid if a business model doesn't work long term for me. I'm just not that type of person. I certainly don't feel like I have failed, because I am running a very successful volume-sized bookstore at the moment that is making money and it's profitable. So by no means have I failed. It's just that it doesn't work for me in the way that I want it to. And there's other things that I want to focus my time on. So I'd rather reduce this eBay store to focus on the things that I love. If you ask me, that is a win-win. I would not do anything differently in the way I've done the business with the books. I have learnt so much. I am the type of person that chops and chains. And when you see me move to another business model, it doesn't mean it's going to be my last business model, because I might change it again in a year or two. I will never, ever be afraid to fail in front of an audience. So just because I'm a public reseller, I will not be afraid to fail in front of you. And if I fail in front of you, I will let you all know, because I am just like everyone else. I am just a real stay-at-home mum, busting my balls here on eBay trying to make a bit of money. The chicken is starting to fall apart, which is exactly what you want. I am off to eat some chicken soup. Yum, it smells delicious. I'm going to be eating this for about 3 days. Hope it doesn't make me fart.